always been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's the nation doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. You've reached your workout with Kush. Guess who else we got in here in the house today? We also got Dirty. We got Dirty. He said he's gonna take him a break. My man is back. But today is, today is Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. We got some news for y'all. We got some notes. Everybody's saying it's a boring day in Raider Nation, but it really ain't because we out here. So I'm gonna bring on my good brother, my brother Dirty. What's happening? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. Ooh, this tide is deep today. Boy, it's touching the grass. Look at that. Damn, we got some high tide today. That's crazy. Ain't nobody going fishing today. Or do you go fishing in high tide? I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Don't seem like that'd be an ideal time to go fishing now. But I could be wrong. I don't fish that much.
I don't
I
either.
can buy that shit.
That's all. That's for Twan. Brother Twan.
Yeah, that's Twan. Yeah, man. Yep.
Man, I can't even get up and get a cup of coffee in the morning without the drama, bro. Without the bullshit.
Yeah, some shit going on before you even got your cup of coffee, dog.
Before I even got my cup of coffee, bro.
Morning. Hi. Man, that ain't good, man.
Before I even get I go to get a cup of coffee at 7-Eleven like I always do, right?
Yeah, we all know that routine. Yeah. You need to be sponsored by the motherfuckers, by the way. Hey, 7-Eleven, man, y'all need to holler at Dirty.
There's this girl that works there, right?
Okay.
Now,
yeah.
I'm the type of person, I speak to everybody, bro.
Yes, you do. I
speak to everybody, bro. I don't give a shit, you know what I mean, who you are, especially if I go into a place of business. I speak to everybody there. So it's a place I'm at every fucking day. This girl who works there, every time her husband sees me, this nigga stares at me.
Right? Intimidated.
I don't know, whatever it is, right? So I seen her, I said, hey man, you know, your husband got an issue with me or something? Like, he always seemed to be staring at me. Like, wherever I see him, you know, he see me, we just like seem to lock eyes. And, you know what I mean? With the
does he work there too or something, or he just be chilling
like,
up in there?
Speak, right? Like I'm black, you black, you know what I mean? We in the neighborhood, bro, with not a lot of black people, nigga. If you looking at me to see who I am, nigga, you've seen me enough, bro. You can speak, you can say hello, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, just tell the nigga don't stare at me, you know, he can speak, no problem. She goes out to the car, nigga, I'm getting my cup of coffee, nigga. I'm paying for my coffee. Turn around, they both standing behind you. I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? He's like, hey man, look, I don't appreciate you talking to my wife. Blah, blah. I said, nigga, first off, nigga, I talk to everybody, bro. You know what I mean? I talk to whoever I want to talk to when I come in the store, bro. I talk to anybody. You know, I talk to Terry, I talk to Ivan, I talk to Jay, I talk to Daniel. Yeah, I talk to everybody in the fucking store.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know what I mean? Don't say nothing to my, you know, speak to my wife, blah blah. I said, look, man. I said, I don't know what your issue is, nigga, but I talk to anybody I want to talk to when I'm in the store, bro. It's polite, it's good manners, right? He's like, well, you know, just, you know, keep my name, my wife's name, blah, blah. I said, all right, homie, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? He's like, nah, you ain't listening. I said, nah, nigga, I hear you. He said, nah, you ain't. I said, nigga, I hear you. Right? He's like, well, you know, he's like, if you don't, you will. I said, is that a threat, nigga? Is that a threat? You mean you got me by 30 pounds, nigga? You got me by 5 inches, nigga? Is that a threat, nigga?
Yeah.
He's like, you know, well, I said, all right. Now I had a cup of coffee in this hand, a cup of coffee in this hand, bro. I'm looking at
got
the
two
nigga
lethal
like,
weapons in your hand.
like this, cuz.
He don't know what was about to happen. That boy said he's about to give him the damn. He's about to give him a good morning America. He's about to give him a good ass good morning America.
Bro.
Uh,
Nigga, I look at him like this, Kush. I got a cup of coffee in this hand. I got a cup of coffee in this hand. I looked the nigga dead in his eye like this, Kush. I said, okay, nigga. I said, that's a threat. Fine, nigga. Cool. You know what I mean? I walk off. He say something else. I'm in my truck. I said, well, I hope you can make good on that, nigga.
Yeah.
See, here's my thing. If you want to be big Billy badass and you want to threaten a motherfucker, don't let him walk away.
Nah.
Now I'm not taking your threat seriously, bro. I've already figured out you's a bitch.
Well, and you taking,
bro. You tried to threaten me because your girl was standing there.
It's also a probable cause for an ass whooping if you see him in the future. You know what I'm saying? An unprovoked ass whooping because you could be able to say, look, he acting crazy.
It ain't even, you know what? It's gonna be worse than that. It's gonna be worse than that, Kush. Because he doesn't know that his boss is one of my closest homies.
Oh man, oh, so he works there too.
He works for the city of Diamond Bar.
Oh wow. So
he's a city worker. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't realize that your boss is a close friend of mine. You also don't realize that I stay across the street from the house that you take your lunch breaks at to smoke weed outside. You think the city of Diamond Bar is gonna be okay with you in a vehicle smoking weed?
Yeah. He didn't fuck around with the wrong one.
So all I really gotta do is send the tape to my homeboy of what it is you're doing, and then you're out of a fucking job.
You know, that's the thing, man. With people, Lauren, how you doing? When people are out there doing some dumb shit, you gotta really, because I guarantee he didn't think about how far that disrespect to you could really extend to. So now, since he wanted to be an ass because you were coming in, and people don't realize, like, okay, let's break this down. And I don't mean to bring up yesterday and whatever else is going on, but let's just put that in perspective. You having a real bad day. The one thing that you could do is go get you a cup of coffee, and you go to the place where it makes your cup your happiness cup, and you get somebody that comes in that's not an employee of the place and tells you that you can't communicate with the employee of said franchise because that's his wife, and he doesn't like the way that you come in when you try and get your cup of coffee to make your day better. And your one vice, anybody knows that goes and buy coffee. You go to Starbucks, what's the first thing they do? Good morning, how you doing? What do you got going on today? How's your day going? That's customer service. That is a part of her SOP for her job, is to greet. I guarantee you, if we pull up the job application for a 7-Eleven manager or customer service attendant, the first thing it's going to say is to meet and greet all customers. Number one, you got to find out if they're going to be robbing you or not, or if they're going to be stealing from you or whatever else. So you got to meet and greet the motherfuckers. So if she's not doing her job and he's telling her not to do her job and restricting her from communicating with you, then that can get her job in jeopardy as well as his with all the other shit that he just didn't even realize that he did, bro. So that's a valuable lesson people that's watching, man. Like, don't get in your fucking ego and be thinking that, oh, I'm gonna punk this dude because I think he talked to my wife and I'm bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know where your blessings or your downfall may come from, bro. You could ruin his whole career, his whole life by him just saying some stupid ass shit, you know? So always think twice.
And this was in my back pocket.
Yeah, it was in your back pocket the whole time. And you're like, man, I'm not even going to apply no pressure on this dude, but just so he know,
this in my back pocket.
Yeah.
This is in my back pocket, bro. This ain't no get up off me type motherfucking knife, bro.
Yeah.
Now I go in, I twist, and I yank.
Yep.
Bro, don't play with me.
I mean,
don't play with me, bro.
Even on top of the violence, though, still, even just on top of that, this motherfucker gonna also get his ass whooped. He gonna lose his job. His old lady gonna lose his job, and then he gonna be homeless. So all because of that, his whole family could be looking at him in a matter of hours Like, damn, dad, you really fucked up. What happened? All because of this damn cup of coffee. Because I'm telling you, I've been in that, not in his situation, but I've been in your situation to where, man, sometimes you just gotta flex on a motherfucker. They come in and they get these little cyborg conversations with you, and you know the disrespect is coming, and you know where they coming from because of the size difference or whatever else, but they don't
That's the
realize,
thing. He
man.
thought he was gonna use his size to
Yeah,
exploit me.
yeah,
But
yeah, exactly.
when I stood there, because he tried to stay away, nigga, right? So
Mm-hmm.
nigga, I got inside his 3-foot circle, nigga, and stared the nigga in his eyes, nigga. What?
Yep,
What's your
yep,
problem?
yep.
You
Yeah,
didn't
my
you
point.
didn't know, huh? You didn't you just thought, huh? Bro, you just thought
You
maybe,
know,
bro.
in in my younger days, dog, I used to not give a warning when I wanted to fight. I used to love to fucking fight, man. I still do. I love to fight. But I've learned throughout the years, because like I used to just pop off on people, not pop off like my mouth or nothing like that. But if somebody was going crazy and I felt like it was about to happen, I'm the first one. I'm swinging. I'm going at it. I'm like, look, you disrespected me. Once my line in the sand has been drawn, it's on. Now, as I've gotten older, I've understood that sometimes I don't have to take that preemptive strike without giving a warning. So now I realize, for me, I give people that warning. Because if you really legitimately crazy, you have to give a warning to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, hey man, look, I don't want no problems, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm armed to a T, mentally, physically, and weaponry. So if you fuck around with me, I'm able to handle a situation in the courtroom, in the streets, however you want to handle it. But I'm warning you right now, I'm not the one to be fucking with. And I have to give that warning to people now because I know myself, and I know that when people start acting crazy, things get heated, and my mouth is insane. Like I'll go off to the point to where I'm ready to risk it all, and I don't want to have to do that. So I'm telling you, it's just best to walk away. You did the right thing, but you always got to protect yourself and protect your honor, protect your name, and everything else because that's all we really got in this world.
I'm gonna tell my neighbor across the street because they friends. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
And I'm cool with my neighbor across the street. I'm gonna tell him, bro, your boy ain't allowed over here no more. Straight
Yeah.
up. He ain't allowed on this block for no reason, bro. Don't invite him over here for nothing, my nigga. Because if I see him and
Yep.
he say something wrong, nigga, whatever happens from that point, nigga, is not my fault.
Yep.
It ain't my fault at that point, bro. It ain't my fault.
Yep. I
So
had.
why they let you? I don't even know why they let you ghetto ass niggas in my city in the first place, bro. When you come here, man, come
Yep.
here with wanting something better out of life. Nigga, quit trying to be the same shit
Mm-hmm.
you was somewhere else. This is a city
Yeah.
of opportunity. This
And
ain't
what
no
you don't
city of
realize is,
fucking live in the past bullshit, bro. This
yeah,
is a city of opportunity.
y'all could be getting the bag together, and he don't even realize that, you know. And I see the same shit out here in Pacific Northwest, man. You see some people, they just move out here, and they have this mentality of like, oh, I come from this place
Like
or
somebody
that
want
place.
his wife, bro. Don't nobody want his wife, bro. Nobody but him and maybe some other dude that's attracted to stupid shit like that, bro. I'm not attracted to stupid shit like that. I don't
Yeah,
like women who don't want nothing out of life, bro.
bro.
That don't even
And you
make
know
no
what,
sense.
man? The thing
I
is,
don't need nobody tattooed from head to fucking toe. You know what I mean? With fucking gang shit all over them. You ain't even black, you white. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You
well,
know
you know
this,
the thing about
bro.
it too is that if people really knew about how women get taken, let's keep it real here. It ain't gonna be the dude that's gonna be walking into the place to get their coffee to say good morning. It's gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna come in there, gonna act like he don't even acknowledge the bitch, don't know who she is, put his money on the table, put his card on the in the machine and bounce. All the while, that's the dude that's sneaking in your bedroom, you know what I'm saying, dicking down your girl. And that's the way it is. So he don't even realize how the game go. He probably already got some dude that's already violating his bedroom, and he's trying to take his frustration out on you because guess what? 9 times out of 10, when it comes to those type of issues where dudes be getting flared up and emotional on another dude, it's not even about you, dog. It's about his chick. It's about his old lady and something that she did and her behavior. and he can't go in there and check her ass. So he's like, "Hey, nigga, why you looking at my girl, man? Ain't no, nah, bro, you need to check your bitch."
Well, one of the things he's like, man, my girl come home always say, you know what I mean, you always being extra nice. Nigga, first off,
Why is your name in her mouth?
that's first foremost, nigga. Why am I even being discussed, nigga? First and foremost. That's
Yeah,
first and foremost, right?
yeah,
Second off, bro, I'm nice to everybody, bro. That's just my character when I'm out.
yep.
Hi,
That's
hello, how are you?
that's
How's your
that's
day?
your
How's everything going?
bro. That's
Bro,
your
you know how
character,
many people,
period, bro.
people
That's your
got
character.
jobs like that and get treated like shit every fucking day for no goddamn reason?
Yep, exactly,
I'm
exactly.
just trying to
Especially with
treat you.
that job.
I'm trying to treat you better than less than, like everybody else do. Everybody else treats you less than because you're working at a goddamn convenience store. I try to treat you like a goddamn human being.
Yep, yep, exactly, exactly. Yeah, man. I've I've been I've had to approach that issue before with people.
Hey,
You know what
we the
I'm
people. I got fists and legs too. But here's the thing: when I get to a point where I just want to end the shit, I just want to end the shit, bro.
saying?
I just want to end it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to learn a valuable lesson, bro. You can't just be going around fucking with people for no goddamn reason and think ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
Yep. Well, you did the right thing. I say, like I said, with me, I always add that extra caveat just in case my ass have to end up in court again over some dumb shit, and be like, "Hey, I gave the dude the warning about who I was, what I can do. He thought I was capping, so I fucked him up. I gave him the warning. I told him, hey man, you address me this way, force is gonna be used against you, and I can't assure your safety. That's what I tell people now. That's the legal definition for telling someone to get out of jail before you have to whoop their ass, completely whoop their ass. Hey man, if you keep talking to me like this, I'm gonna perceive it as a threat, and force is gonna be used against you, and I can't assure your safety, homie. At that point, so if you come at me like this, you see me talking proper, you see me acting a certain way, take me for a punk all you want to, because I'm gonna fuck you up. And I gave you a warning, because then when we go to court, they're gonna say, well, did you try and walk away? Yeah, I told them, hey man, I'm taking
They
everything
gonna
you say to me as a threat from now
they
on,
gonna
and
hate
I'm gonna
me,
use
bro.
force.
She gonna hate me, bro. I'm telling you, she gonna hate me because from now on, if I go in there and
You're gonna
she
ignore the shit out of it.
and she the one serving, I'm be like, let me get somebody else.
Bro,
You don't want to be
I
on the
would
counter, let me get somebody
I
else,
would
man. Give
too.
me a manager or something, man.
I would
I'm
too.
not taking no service from you.
You know what you should do, bro, and this is just advice, you don't have to do it. Just my suggestion. Just think about this for a second.
So a lot of
Besides
things I
even
could do. I know the owner of that 7-Eleven. I know the
well then
owner.
you should go and every time you go in there just be your regular nice polite self, but don't talk to her and be like, hey, I'm not going to talk to her because of this issue. I need to have a manager to ring me up, and make it a big stink, and to the point to where the manager is going to be like, man, why can't she ring you up? Like, man, you need to talk to her husband about that, because he
Yeah.
made it an uncomfortable environment for me to go to my community store, which I support every day. I don't see anybody else supporting this shit, but I'm putting my money in your pockets every day, and I'm feeling harassed, and I didn't do anything to provoke it. So I need to have a different person ringing me up every day. Because look, if you take somebody, a manager, to have to bring their ass down there, if this is just me, because I'm an asshole, I would spend the whole fucking day. If I'm there at 7 o'clock in the morning to get my coffee, and she the only person in there, I'm gonna say, I can't talk to you. Can you call your manager? And I will wait there. I'll be like, I'm in my car. I'm gonna go wait till your manager or somebody else in your shift get here to ring me up, and I'll wait just to prove a point. Be like, her time here is worthless. I'm not even gonna put no money towards her fucking paycheck because of her husband. She's a nice lady. She could be a mean lady. I don't care. But her husband don't even work here, and I'm not putting no money in her pocket. So that way somebody else can say that I did something to have a preemptive strike against me. I waste the fuck out their time. That's how you get to their head, and they gonna have to make a decision. Well, every time this nigga come in to go get his coffee every morning, because you know you're gonna come in, they gonna have somebody else to ring it up, and it's gonna be real awkward. Or they gonna get tired of her shit, and they gonna have a conversation with her. Because I've been through that before as a manager. I worked retail and shit for years, bro. And as a manager, man, I had this lady that was doing the same shit, dog. She would have her husband, her old man, would come in and be punking like the customers, and this was at a weed shop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like in a dispensary, people coming in to get their weed, and his wife wasn't even that hot. She was an old, you know what I'm saying? She used to be in the streets and shit. And so he would come in and be doing the same shit, bro. Be waiting in the parking lot talking to people. And so looking at the legal language of the law, I couldn't have a conversation with her. So I had to write her up and say, hey, look, this is what we're writing you up for. It's character unbecoming of this franchise, and you're bringing unwanted visitors to this place. So if you continue, then the business is going to get a no contact order against your husband, which is going to restrict him from coming to this place. So this is your verbal warning. We'll trespass his ass from this place. They can trespass him. If he continues on, you could call, and you can actually call to get that motherfucker trespassed from that premise.
I could, like I said, I could be a real asshole, bro.
Yeah, you could. You know the owner.
Real asshole and cost both of them their jobs.
You sure as fuck could. You sure as fuck could.
I'm almost inclined to do that, bro.
Sleep on it, dog. Sleep on it. Give it a day.
That way,
look.
That way, I know I get the trash out my city.
Yep, that too.
Hey, if you can't work here, you can't afford to live here.
Hey, if you can't act right, you can't live here.
If you ain't got a job, you can't afford to pay your rent here.
I hate to be the one to say that shit, but you know, hey, if you act a certain way, man, you can't be in a certain area. You can't act a certain way. You can't work in a certain field. You know, and that's just the way that it goes.
It's just the way it goes.
Mm-hmm. There's a million other people that want her job, that's dying for a job right now, and her husband is fucking it up because his ego is in the way.
For both of them.
Yeah. What's the saying?
You know, once you fired from a city job, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you fired from a city job for smoking weed? Oh, buddy. Well, I don't know, different day and age, but yeah, if you're driving around a city car and you're intoxicated, no matter what, if you drinking, you smoking, whatever, and you in a city car, bro,
just because it's legal don't mean jobs still accepted.
No, they will drug test your ass and determine if he was intoxicated. You could call, and after seeing him, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but yeah, you could get him in a lot of shit, bro. Yeah,
I know I could. See, they don't understand that, bro. They don't. Their mentality doesn't extend that far.
Allow them. Yeah, it doesn't allow them to even have that type of.
You know what I mean? Their mental process doesn't allow them to think 6 steps ahead, bro.
Yeah, they on some one time. I'm about to punk this dude because this is how I feel at the time, at the emotions. Yeah, that like I said, sleep on it, man. You'll probably find 10 other things that you can be able to resolve the issue probably by the time you think about it tomorrow and when you go back in there. But shit, don't yeah, I know you already know. You know, you ain't gonna walk away from it. I'd be in that motherfucker every day. I go in there 2-3 times a day now. I really play. That's just me. I'm an asshole. You fuck with me like that, I'm gonna apply pressure on your ass. I'm gonna pop in there every day. What's up? What's going on? Everybody good? No, I ain't talking to her. And I go about my business. I think that's my biggest strength and one of my biggest weaknesses is I'm an asshole sometimes, man, and I can completely ignore the shit out of somebody. Like I will be right there next to somebody that I don't fuck with and will ignore the shit out of them so bad to where it's awkward. You know what I'm saying? It is awkward. That's why people in like some of these chats and shit, I see like we be talking to people and you can tell when some people got like they be in their feelings. And I will ignore the shit out of you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then if you keep on, I'll call you out, you know? So that's my biggest weakness though, I think, and my biggest strength, bro, is that right there. I will treat you like you don't even exist on planet Earth to the point to where you will have to contact me and be like, hey man, is everything cool? Like why you treat me like this, bro? Because I will be nice as hell to everybody else and won't say nothing bad to you, but you'll know it. You'll feel that pressure, you know? And you go in there and you do that shit and you just kill them with fucking kindness. Go to everybody. Go buy some motherfucking roses or some donuts or a fucking thank you card for everybody and list that shit except for that broad. That's just me.
I have a certain way of remembering people's names. You know what I mean? I associate people's names with different things, right?
Right.
I mean, that's how I remember people's names, bro. You know what I mean? Certain people, you know what I mean? Like your name was kind of easy to remember, Raider Kush. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's easy for me like that. You know what I mean? Or like if I meet somebody named Terry, I'm like Scary Terry. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna it's gonna allow me to associate 1-2 words for me to remember. Now, when anybody and everybody, bro, in the whole wide world, bro, when you meet somebody named Michelle, what is the first thing you think of?
Michelle Mabel. Michelle Mabel.
Exactly, bro.
Monday, Tuesday, do.
That's disrespectful, huh? Bro,
Yep,
that's
yep.
why he mad at me, because the way I chose to remember his wife's name was the easiest way for me to remember her fucking name. You know what I mean? So when I come in, I normally be like, "What's up, Misha?" You know what I mean? And I get my coffee, bro. Nigga, you
Now
offended
you,
by that?
bro, you
You
know what it
offended by
is,
that,
dog.
bro?
It, and I've noticed this throughout my time frame, and not sounding any type of way, just facts, bro. Like if you treat everybody the same way, everybody's gonna have a different response to it, and especially being who you are, and you know what I mean with living in the area that you are, people trying to figure out the fuck you do for a living, why you're so happy, what you're so in a good mood for, being a good looking, handsome black dude, living in a good area, driving a nice car, they automatically is mad. Like you gonna notice that shit. So when that happens, I have this innate ability around me to kind of understand, like, oh shit, like something. I smell some bullshit. Some hating's coming in, and that's what it feels like they're doing, man. They see you and they're intimidated, bro. They're intimidated by whatever it is that you're
I'd
doing.
be intimidated by me too, nigga.
I would. I'm telling you. I'm just being real with you, bro. Exactly.
If I saw me in the street, I'd be intimidated by me too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the simple fact, I don't know that nigga.
Nah, bro. Nah, man. Exactly. And I used to be that guy where if a motherfucker just look at me weird, bro, I'm like, hey man, you good, bro? Why are you looking like that? Now I go up to him and I say, hey, and you know what? What I've learned throughout the years, the one thing that I've learned in my fucking 40s that I did not have the patience to be able to have in my late and early 30s is that I can go up to somebody and just not cuss them out and not let them know how I really fucking want to cuss them out, but I can go up to them and be like, "Hey, bro, are you good? Because I saw the way you were looking at me, man. Like you did. Hey, man. Hey, if everything ain't cool, let me know, bro. I'll fix it. But you have a blessed day, and hopefully tomorrow we can have a better conversation." Like I've learned to add those little caveats because I used to just be like, "Hey man, you look at me crazy," or not even say nothing and
Nah,
just go off on the motherfucker. And I've
I'm
had
not
to
being
learn that.
I'm not being polite, nigga. Fuck
Nah,
being
you didn't have to. You didn't have to. But it scares people even more when you don't give them the response that they're expecting, right? Because some people just go about their day like I've seen
nah,
it and I've been a
scared.
part of it.
Scare a nigga even more when they bigger than you and you don't fucking flinch.
Or you laugh. I laugh sometimes, man. When
I
people talk.
hey, I gave him a nice little I looked at him, nigga, that's a threat. Okay.
I tell you what, the last time I really truly got like upset at somebody was a Niner fan, one of my homeboys, and he said some real out of pocket shit to me that he knew that it was just out of pocket, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like some shit that's like if your mom's, I don't want to put it on nobody, but like if your mom's was just passed or your auntie just passed, and they saying some shit about cancer, you know what I'm saying? Or they saying some shit about whatever it was that you lost. It was like some type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it really was meant to hit me deep in my soul. And so besides giving him the response that I really wanted to give him that he wanted, I could tell he wanted to have that one hit me in my soul deep. So I was like, hey bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was like, that one right there, I can't forgive. I was like, so just know when I see you, um, I'm not gonna be shaking your fucking hand. I was like, just be ready. I was like, just hey, say your prayers, stretch, drink your water, because when I see you, I got my bail money. I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. I was like, straight up, man. I was like, I don't have any love for you. I was like, so just know that. Just please. And I
I
said,
keep telling people, bro,
hey,
if I didn't have a family, bro, if I didn't have kids, if I didn't have a wife, my nigga,
oh yeah, we be in jail. I think, and you said with a
bro,
smile too, because like, bro, I
with a
literally when I get
smile,
mad.
nigga.
This is how you know when I'm really, really upset. And I'll tell you, and this is just my trigger warning. When you start hearing me talk about some cannibalism, and I'm like, man, I will fucking kill you and grill you in my back. That's how you know. It's like, just leave Kush alone. This nigga talk about eating people and shit. He going crazy, man. Leave him alone. Because I'll go into like some Mike Tyson anger type shit, man. I'm like, I don't want to just fuck you up. I want to kill your whole family. I want to fuck up your whole. I want to fuck up every male
Bro,
in your whole bloodline.
if you make me mad enough, bro, I start using words like mutilate, nigga.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Exactly, bro. That's why I hate to get
If you
mad
make
because
me mad enough, bro, I'll start using words like mutilate, my nigga.
dog. Hey, and that shit. Those type of words, or those type of characters, are hard to get away from. You can't like calm down back from that after you told somebody, hey, man, I'm gonna mutilate you. I'm gonna eat your arm off, motherfucker. I'm gonna barbecue you. You can't come back from that and be like, hey, bro, my bad about eating you,
Bro.
man, my bad. So I don't even go to that route no more. But I'm telling you, just be nice to the motherfuckers. You kill them with kindness, and they be wondering like, damn, this motherfucker, I didn't even get to him. Like, what type of moves is he making to where he ain't even tripping? Because I have noticed that too in my previous experiences with people. If I'm not in a good place in life, I'm ready to fucking fight. If I'm in a good place mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, I ain't tripping off they bullshit. They can call me whatever they want. Just don't call me a nigga. White people, whatever. White people's cool. We embracing it, but you know I'm talking about. If somebody say that word, it triggers me, man. And that's where I don't give a shit. Hey, we're gonna have to go at it. We're gonna have to figure out why you talking like that.
Yeah.
But man, that's bad, bro. I'm sorry you had to go through that shit, man.
I ain't,
That's gonna be a long term issue until you know what I'm saying, put that one to bed.
yeah, nah, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Uh, what was said is what was said, and you know, just know, you know what I mean, that you threatened the wrong motherfucking person, bro. And I'm gonna handle this shit one way or another. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? This shit's gonna
Another
take
thing I
take
learned,
care of this shit one way or another, bro.
another
You
thing
know,
I learned that I
right
will
now,
say is,
I'm gonna just let God take care of it. You know what I mean? I believe
bro,
karma is a bitch. You know what I mean? Karma is a
tran
bitch. You
transmute
know,
that energy too, man, because
when you
that's big, bro. When you take that negative energy, and I've learned how to harness that shit. Like every time somebody say something, Morning, how you doing? He's up and going today, huh? Yeah, yeah, I see him. He hydrated. What's up, buddy? There he goes. Oh, he spoke too soon.
and
I
that's
know. I like it. I like it.
crazy.
Have a good one.
You shouldn't threaten people you don't know nothing about, bro. You don't know who they are. You don't know what their
Mm,
mental stability is. You don't
no,
know what their connections are. You don't know who they got love from, who they don't like, bro. You just don't know. And then when you try to throw your weight around and that shit don't work, then what?
those type of people that I would love to set examples for, because I love fighting people that's big as hell, because they see me and I could take this, man. I don't even want to talk about it because, man, I really do enjoy
Hey, I
arguing and fighting with
bro,
people. You know what I'm saying? I really do enjoy it.
when
That's
I
that's
get
my
into these situations, bro, the only reason I walk away is because I think about my wife and how upset she would be. You know what I mean? If I was
yeah,
to do something stupid, bro.
yeah,
You know,
man.
that's what I think about in these times and situations, bro. Is you know how upset my wife would be, bro. My wife would let me sit there for 3 days before she bailed me out. Bail
Yep.
me out, nigga. She'll let me sit there, bro.
Hey,
I
you
already
got. I already know. Hey, you got 70. That's what they got, the 72-hour hold for felony. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in there for 71 of them hours until they got to book your ass. But after that,
know.
it's all paid time. But that's free time they give you right there to just chill out, cool out. And yeah, they ain't got to come bail you out until them 72 hours is up. I know all about that. Yeah, man. But you know what though, bro? You handled that situation good, man. You ain't do nothing off the rip right now. We just talking about it. But man, there's options. There's a lot of options that you could take that could either be good for you, detrimental. But the one thing I've just bringing it back to perspective, man, is where I learned to calm my shit down is when I started learning about energy transmutation. And I literally will take all this bullshit, everything that I adhere for the day, I absorb for the day, and that's why I do this shit. I work it out, and I be thinking about it. Like I be doing push-ups, and people don't even know I'll be pissed off at them. You know what I'm saying? There may be some people that pissed me off from 2, 3 weeks ago, and I'm doing push-ups. Like I can't stand that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. I grind it in my work. I put it into shit that's gonna be successful for me. I look at it like I got this gas tank that can be able to take any type of fuel and transmute it and turn it into the fuel that my vehicle needs. And so I take
Yeah,
in the negative, I take in the positive, I take in the bullshit that people say about me, the positive shit, whatever it is, it's all just fuel. And I mean, I appreciate the positive stuff as much as I do the negative, but that negative shit, boy, that'll turn into it's like a shot of adrenaline, boy. You'll be mad. Go out there and you transmute that to. I say, man, I'm gonna turn this into making $100,000 this year, and go and apply myself to do some other shit just because I hate that motherfucker. Like I've done that before, and it works. It works good. I'm gonna do it right now for you. I can't stand that shit, especially fucking arrogant ass fucking people like that.
Yeah, bro. You gonna fuck around and pull up on the wrong fucking day too, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm already not in the best mindset as it is going through, issues with my mom and shit. You know what I mean? I'm already not in the best mindset. I found out,
Man.
I was supposed to pick moms up yesterday and take her home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's it. They said I couldn't.
Yeah.
They was keeping her. You know
Yep.
what I mean? I guess she had 2 strokes on Mother's Day, one on each side of her brain.
Yes, you're saying, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Really sorry to hear that.
So I'm already not in the best, best places mentally. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And yeah. You know what I mean? Now it's like, just, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's different, bro. It's I'm just coming to grips, coming to terms, so I'm not completely devastated, when it happens,
Yeah, man.
But it's like, you might fuck with a person at the wrong time, bro, and you just don't know where they are mentally, man.
Exactly.
I could have easily turned around and hit him with 2 cups of coffee and then beat the fucking brakes off of him and left him in a pool of blood in the fucking 7-Eleven. I could have easily did that.
You know, and felt good about it.
I could have hit him with a cup, and I could have hit her with a cup. Both of them was fucking hot as shit. They was just made. And beat the brakes off of both y'all and left y'all both laying in a fucking pool of blood. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If I was still that type of person.
Yep.
Because at one point in my life, I was that type of person.
Yep.
Beat the brakes off you and not care.
Yeah, Gabe, I feel you, man.
Go outside and get a cigarette, nigga, and take a seat on the sidewalk and wait for the police to show up.
Yep.
And then tell them, go check the camera.
Yep. Exactly.
Go check the camera.
Yep. I'm all about that shit, man. I'm not the one to avoid conflict. I see your comment too, Gabe. I appreciate you talking about that, man, because that is something that, is an elephant in the room we don't need to be addressing on lives, but I don't see that there's no issues. Yeah, I don't see no issues within many circles, but it's where you start seeing stuff where, I'll put it this way, I said a good story about it a couple of days ago when you weren't on here, but there's a story about a guy that is an elder in the town, I'm saying, on the hillside. And every time there's a new person that comes into town, they got to talk to this guy. And they'll go up and they'll ask the guy, hey, how is this town? And they'll say, first, good morning, how you doing? They'll say, well, first, let me ask you how your last town was at. And they were like, oh, man, it was nothing but fighting, arguing. It was negative. Old man says, hey, man, you go down there, you're going to find the same shit. Another person comes into town. They say, hey, how is that town down there? We're talking to people. They say to come up to you and talk to you. You're the wisest man in town. Old man goes, how was it in your last town? He says, oh, it was all positive. People loved each other. Everybody embraced it. Everybody worked out good. We all communicated. We ate off each other, and the result, everybody was successful. The old man looked down in the city, said, you're going to find the same shit down there. They go down there and join that city. Besides the person that thought it was negative, they had their own preconceived inclinations and they left. So my point being with that, and directed at Gabe's comment as well, is that it's going to be the way you see your fucking circle, regardless, your outer circle, inner circle. It's going to be the way that you perceive life. If you perceive life like Dirty just looked at today, he could take in his factors of his mom, this person being a bitch, all of this shit, and say, man, life fucking sucks. Or he can look at it from a different perspective and say, I'm glad that I woke up today educated and smart, handsome, that I had somebody that thought that they found me attractive enough to think that I was trying to hit on their wife, and I'm educated enough not to not to knock this dude out and get locked up. So when you look at your circles, your inner circles, what I'm getting at is look at yourself first, and look at that conversation that old man was giving out, because we all are the old man. We're the old man that's looking at our situation and saying, yeah, it's nothing but negativity there. When you have that same story you just told me, I'm looking at it as a positive, because I'm seeing my friend who's you, bro, you're not in jail. Like, think about how worse it could be. You could be doing a live right now with the cops in front of you, just using your live as evidence. So that way, if they say something crazy to you, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna get your rights violated. It could be 10 times worse. So it's always in the eye of the fucking beholder. Your mom could have something horribly happen where she's not even around right now. And then you go in there and you're completely triggered and you end up killing that man. So when you look at stuff, it starts with you and your reaction to every fucking thing that happens in your life. You know what I'm saying? Every single thing, and how we perceive it and how our reaction is. So I'll leave it at that. My bad.
That's why I like having ADHD, bro, because my brain moves faster than normal people.
Yep, exactly. Same.
So I can have a shitload of thoughts go through my head in 5 seconds. Most people couldn't have that many thoughts go through their head in 35 seconds, bro. In 5 seconds, man, I can play 19 different scenarios in 5 seconds, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And see, that's really where the development in your frontal cortex, not your frontal cortex, but in all men's frontal cortex, where we start going from being a boy to a man, is experiences. We start living life experiences, and we know we can come up with situations in our head that's like, well, if I cuss this dude out and I say the wrong thing, this is what's going to happen. And then I'm going to get triggered, and you already know. So you can see the future. Basically, the older you get, the more experiences, it gives you the ability to see the future. And then you just pick a decision knowing that reaction is going to cause a counteraction. And you already can anticipate what the reaction is going to be just by having your life experiences, you know?
Bro, there's so many things I could have turned to, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going through it financially right now, bro. But
right, exactly.
I'm not going to ask nobody for nothing because I believe in getting it on my own. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's just how it's supposed to be. I'm also a firm believer, and if I don't have it, I don't need it. You know what I mean? I could have went through the situation with my mom, bro.
Yeah, take it completely different. Yeah.
I could have went through situations of anything, bro. Just anything. I could have reverted all the way back to 20-something years ago to some shit that happened to me, bro.
That's right, Gabe.
And use right, that.
You're right with dirty.
You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Like, bro, you just you know. But like I said, man, all of this was said to say this, man. We as people have to make better choices, man. Take the time to stop, think about what it is you're doing before you do it, because some actions come with consequences and repercussions that can't be reversed.
Yep. Exactly. You be sitting in a fucking jail cell, like, damn, I could have just chilled, had me a good ass day. But now I'm over here because my ego got in the way. At that point, like I said, I know you know it, but just I always talk about ego, bro, because to me, I feel like that's the thing that gets us all in either the most success or the most trouble, is how we interact with our ego. And everybody's always trying to be everybody's trying to be the most dominant person out there and be the most badass and talk all this shit and do everything. That's all your ego talking. You know what I'm saying? My ego was talking when I'm talking about eating motherfuckers and going crazy. That's my ego talk. Think I could take on anybody. But in the back of your mind,
she had GAM 110. She had all the reason to go tell her dude what I said, bro. Because I asked her to tell him, hey man, don't stare at me, bro. You can speak to me. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta stare at me, bro. You ain't gotta lock eyes with me, bro, and get all mean muggish, bro. You don't. You can talk to me. You know
try this.
I'm an easy person to conversate with. You know what I mean? I'm an easy person to conversate with. But when you choose to try to want to flex and, you know what I mean, act like you extra hard, bro. Hey, look. Concrete get broken with a jackhammer, don't it? as hard as concrete is, that shit get broken with a jackhammer, don't it? Well, you
Hey,
come up acting like a motherfucking piece of concrete, nigga. I'm gonna show you what the fuck a jackhammer do.
yep. I tell you what, me personally, I'm walking in that motherfucker with some donuts, some gift cards, and smiles, and that's how I kill them now. Is and I wouldn't say
What up,
shit
T?
some, and I do the interminglings like this, like Gabe talked about. Man, there's some people here, that's in interminglings with shit, and they act a certain way. They get into their feelings. They act a certain way about shit. But if you notice, and I'm calling myself out on this about my behavior and how I handle things. If you notice, I pick up on the shit when people don't salute or say good morning or do whatever, a little passive bullshit. But the best way to handle that type of situation is just come in and be yourself and be as enthusiastic as possible and be the best version of yourself and let other people see you shine. And that's just going to eat them up even more. So all the motherfuckers that don't want to say what's up to you, that look at you crazy, that send like those little sidebar comments, stupid shit, just shine on them bitch ass motherfuckers, man. In life, on the internet, on YouTube, in 7-Eleven, go in there and shine on them because he wants you to be shying away from it. I come in there even more and apply more pressure, smiling, happy to everybody else, and then fuck you to them, And I've taken that approach. I did that this week with some motherfuckers on here. I noticed it even with my own group. Some people that, hey, they in some type of way they don't want to talk or they feeling weird. I'm not gonna diss them. Just get the fuck out my way. You know what I'm saying? I got other things to worry about. I got my other issues I don't even bring to the table. When have anybody on here ever heard me talk about shit that's going on in my personal life and bring it on here? I don't bring it up, but that don't mean that I'm excluded from it. It means that I try and come on here and make peace with it. And I'll talk to people offline about it. But when I see disrespect and I come on here to get my peace and people don't want to talk because of whatever reason, I know that's on them because I didn't do anything to piss them off preemptively. And
I get it.
it's not past me to apologize. You
I
know what I'm
get
saying?
it. It's got to be a jealousy issue, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes, dog.
Be a
Yes.
jealousy issue, bro. I get
Yes,
it.
bro.
You know what I mean? Every time I pull up, I'm in a different car.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm nah, Pyro. This ain't even no YouTube beef right here, bro. This
Nah, this
this
is real
ain't
life.
even no beef. This is some shit that happened this morning, bro, while I was getting my coffee.
Nah, yeah, Pyro, I'm just talking about
Yeah,
the
nah, I know what
bullshit
you're talking
motherfuckers
about.
that be doing
I know
some
what you're
dumb
talking
shit.
about. I'm just saying, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I get it. You mad
Yep.
because I got a house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You
You
taking
mad?
care of your kids.
Yeah, you mad because I
All
got
that
a
shit.
house. You mad because I got multiple cars. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You mad because somebody actually really loves me for me. Like
Yep.
y'all in that fake love, bro. Y'all been together 6 months, bro. Y'all took a trip to Vegas and just out of the whim of the blue, you asked her to marry you, so y'all got married, bro. Come on, man. That shit ain't even real to me, bro. I'm
Yep.
sorry, bro. Shit ain't even real to me, dude. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
it's not.
You know, and then it's just a whole bunch of shit, bro. It's just
Yeah.
a whole bunch of shit, bro. Like, yeah, he don't know, bro. He honestly he don't know, bro. You know what I mean? He really don't know what's going on, bro. I seen this girl get out the car with somebody else, a Mercedes too, big body Benz, my nigga. I seen
What?
her get out the car with a nigga in a big body Benz, bro.
You said don't check me, check your bitch.
And the crazy thing is, I seen that dude. You know what I mean? He seen me. We ain't never seen each other no before ever in life, bro. But you two black people see each other in a neighborhood that don't have a lot of black people. He's like, "What's up, folks?" I was like, "What's good with your family?"
Man, you
Yeah,
know what? Dirty. Let's be real on this one too. Cause like it's hard. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it's hard. Cause that's just reading into the narrative, bro. It's not fucking hard, man. It's a narrative where you start seeing like me and you. We have a show. We talk every morning. We get along. You know how fucking hard that is to see two black men have a conversation every morning on the show. When have you seen that? That's very very rare. So to see two black people, two black men get along that are in your city, or it's actually you sound like he a white dude too. But I'm just saying,
he ain't.
you know, oh you ain't okay.
He ain't.
But even still, having that type of respect for each other is something that we got to evolve to. You know, growing up, like I said, not growing up, but living out here in this town, in Washington State, when you see black people, bro, we be so fucking excited we go up and shake each other's hands. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole ordeal. You know, we ask each other where we from. Morning, we ask each other where we from and all that shit. So I have to remember that when I go to places, when I travel for work for like Cali, and I go to see another nigga and I'm like, oh, what's up, man? You know, I go up and talk to him. They're like, nigga, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck away from me. But I wish that we can all be like that as a people. But predominantly, we don't interact like that. You know what I'm saying? It takes a minute. It takes a minute. We got to check each other's cards and verify whoop de whoop de whoop. When only thing we should be doing is trying to embrace each other, love each other, and understand each other. But we ain't there yet. It just goes to show we ain't there yet. And I don't know if we ever gonna be there in our lifetime. But I'm glad to see, like I said, looking at besides just looking at the things that could have went wrong, you look at the positive things. You see how you can't even get along with certain black people in towns that you don't even talk to. This just goes to show how great it is to have an interactive show like this with two black men having a conversation and not having to be at each other's necks about shit all the time. That's what I love to see. It's beautiful to watch.
Yeah,
You keep doing you, bro.
I could have been like, bro, you need to holler at your broad, bro. She the one leaving here with other niggas when you ain't here, bro.
It'll come out. It'll come out.
Look, like I said, man. You know what I mean? Karma's a bitch, bro. You know what I mean? Karma's a bitch. You know what I mean? When shit catch up, bro. You know what I mean? But just know, I'm not the one to play with, bro. I'm not about the games, bro. I'm not about the bullshit, man. You know what
Exactly.
I mean? I'm about living life peacefully, quiet. You know what I mean? Raising my kids. You do anything to threaten that, I have to then defend all of that, bro. It's not just about me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
At that point in time, it ain't just about me. It's what you taking from what you trying to take from my family, bro. And it ain't gonna happen.
You know,
You know,
I'm the
ain't gonna
same way,
happen.
man. I'm thankful for the first half of my adult life where, and like I said, I don't want to get in all the details about the shit that I did in my life, man, you know, work wise, but I did a lot of shit where I had to protect my life every single day, you know what I'm saying, and put a lot on the line. And now the second half of my life where I'm not constantly trying to be in conflict with people every fucking day, you know what I'm saying, and having to go through that bullshit. Like, I protect my peace. Like, I really do. I understand how important it is to protect my peace and how when it comes to having a family, that's your peace. That's where your peace should be at. That's where it should lie. And like you said, you could have taken a lot of options. You could have said some things, but at the end of the day, you got to protect your peace, bro. And yeah, you're going to get the satisfaction of cussing somebody out or giving them that jab and telling them, you know, get the last laugh. But is that really protecting your peace? You know, it's not. You know, protecting your peace is making sure that you don't say nothing that's going to be detrimental to somebody long term so they can hate you, or because, you know, I look at it that way. I never want to put myself in a position to where somebody going to be that mad at me where they got to come and fuck me up and feel like they got to take, you know what I'm saying, fight my kids and do all the other shit, because that's the shit that I would do. Like I said, I'm taking your whole bloodline out. All the men got to go. I'm fighting all them niggas. Fuck that. If I really want to fight, I'm taking them all. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
know,
I think about that.
you make bad choices. You know what I mean? Nigga, it was a bad choice, bro. You know what I mean? For him to approach me in the way that he approached me, bro. Because like I said, your best friend literally lives across the street, bro. Your best friend literally lives across the street, bro. And we trade sacks like every fucking week, bro. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He'll come over here, get a cigarette or a joint or something from me, and I go over there. I might like, hey, bro, a little short. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A little something, something. For sure, you know, bro. Man, we see each other, we hit each other with the deuces, man. We talk, you know what I mean? We hang out, bro. You want, bro? Stop it, bro. Stop. You should never fuck with somebody that knows somebody in your circle, bro. You should never do that, bro. You should never fuck with somebody that you know for a fact knows somebody in your circle, bro.
See, Derry, I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm telling you, man. That's why we can never live in the same city, because we've got here been doing some menace shit. I'm the dude that will have a ski mask on, waiting at your car when you go to work in the morning, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mad
Oh, you
'cause
talk about how you with a ski mask. You know what I'm saying?
mad
I'm
'cause you
waiting
in
at the
a
car when you go to work.
2003 Nissan Sentra, nigga. You with a one
Bro,
bedroom apartment, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
I'm telling you, bro.
dismiss me, bro. You ain't even on my level, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't even close to being on my level, bro.
Yeah, that's a shame. You got to go through that though, bro. At this day and age, where people can get misunderstood by just a
Get somebody in
conversation
your
and
life that's
respect.
about something, bro. Get somebody in your life that's gonna make you better in the long run,
Mm-hmm.
bro. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Men and women, bro. I tell anybody that, bro. Get somebody in
Yep.
your life that's gonna make you better, bro. That's
That's
what I
everything.
that's what I
That's
got. I got
relation.
somebody in my
Shit.
life that makes me better, bro.
Hey, that's relationships, friendships, everything, man. You got to always find the people that makes you ultimately better. He
You
said
know
it
what a
again,
ghetto
huh?
chick
He
would have
said,
said? You know what a ghetto chick would have said? I got your strap, baby. Let's get back in the car and go up there and take care of this nigga.
you know
That's
what
what a
I'm saying?
ghetto chick would have said.
Yep.
You can't let him
Shit.
do that to you, babe. Let's go up there and handle your business.
Hey, I ain't gonna tell you what.
You
You
right,
know what?
babe. You right. I
I will
should, huh?
say.
I should go put two in this nigga, huh?
I'll tell you what a Bay chick would have did. A Bay chick would have made him pay for that pussy and charge his ass and wait till he was, you know what I'm saying, all in his satisfaction mode, and then had you come in there and fuck him up. But that's just the Bay chick. That's the difference between them.
LA
They would
chicks
have
do that shit too.
they would have
LA
did
chicks
some.
do that shit too. We got
Yeah,
set
they
up,
would have
bro.
did. Yeah,
We got
yeah,
setups out this piece too.
they would have did some wild stuff, man. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up? Good. I want one. I'll take one. Yeah. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Good to see you. But yeah, man, there's a lot of options that they could have did, and it's sad to say, but you gotta explore those situations because he could have got the shit in that stick, boy. He could have been in there chilling like, oh yeah, everything cool. You popped in, yeah, what's up now? You know what I'm saying? That's the way it goes. There's Dahmer.
Bro, she hit you with the smooth hi. Huh. Yeah, bro, I told you, bro, you out there chasing them park mills.
You know what this is, bro? This is Jehovah's Witness, bro. Look, I got me a little book about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? This is what we needed, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a little enjoy life forever. Got to gotta help out the pick folks, passing out the flyers and shit. That's how I
Nah, good
put it
morning
all.
to everybody pulling up. Too Resilient, Pizzle, Raider Way, Omar, NorCal, Jesse, Terrence, Pyro, everybody, man. Salute to y'all, man.
Yeah,
Twine.
I'm still getting through all the chat, boy. I'm telling you, I didn't even see them cats yet.
Man, you
God
so
damn.
motherfucking far
I
behind, bro.
know,
Stop.
dog. I am. I
Scroll
know
to the
because
bottom, nigga, and start over.
I can't do it. My OCD kick in. No, I saw all the chats and I know some good ones down there, but I'm like, man, I got to make sure everybody get their message out, man. Anybody that spent the time to, you know what I'm saying, work their thumbs out, I got to give them a little screen time.
Yoga
Really,
pants
yeah.
assassin.
That's
Omar.
cool.
That's why Omar be in the gym. That's why
Hey,
Omar
yeah, you do.
be in the
Shit, Omar be at the crib, bro. He got his own home gym, boy.
gym. He be doing private sessions.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, they got a collector. Yeah, call
Omar
him
got
after.
videos like she got stretched out and then she got stretched out.
He like, which part you want to see? Which part you want to see? Oh man, yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
he said. Dave said he's on a live till like 5. What live was you on, bro? God damn.
Who live was you on, bro?
Bro, what the fuck? What was you doing at 5 a.m., dog?
You over there talking to Stu? Huh? You over there talking to Stu?
Till 5, bro. Oh my god, that's a lot to talk about. I would have had to get up off of that one. I would have been like, nah, I gotta go. Got
Man,
to go. Around that 3 o'clock
bro,
morning.
you know,
That's my
that's
time.
why
Three.
when people say black unity, bro, I just laugh. Ain't no fucking such
Yeah.
thing, bro. Ain't no such thing. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of
It never will.
jealousy.
It
It's a
never
lot
will be.
yeah, until black people stop getting jealous of each other, man, that's our biggest problem, bro. We get jealous of each other. Besides understanding that everything that we want is limitless. Like there is no cap. Like if you see somebody with a nice car, that is not the only car that's out there. They got a good job and good money. If you talk to them the right way, they will help put you on, and we can all make money. Like that's the part of life that black people have not understood in this era. Is that, and just
We
my
don't
perspective.
we don't support our people, bro.
Nah,
That's the
man,
problem, bro. We're willing to
enough.
support any and everybody else but our own, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But our own. Just because you don't want to see
So,
that person to be a little bit successful, because then you start winning. But you got no problem watching all these other people get successful.
Christian Big Cat. I like that. That's dope. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right, man. Yeah, people
Uh,
will,
it's
and
BS. Look, when
besides
you go
seeing
to these
like,
black businesses, bro, when you go to these
yeah,
black businesses, it's I hate to say it, bro, but the majority of the customers are usually white.
mm-hmm, they are, they are,
In the black business, the majority of the customers are usually white,
mm-hmm.
Asian, Latino. You know what I mean? But it ain't our
And what,
own.
hey, and what do the other black folks be saying? They'll be like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga because they did this, and they don't even be doing it. They be the first one to bring up all your faults when you have all these other companies that are doing the same exact stuff, and they're having their faults, and you overlook those faults. It's like, man, we have to jump over some hurdles and then some to be able just to get the respect of our own peoples to be able to fuck with us with stuff. And that's the most frustrating part. I see it, man, especially even with this cannabis stuff, because they try and unify everybody and make black people work together. And I go to all these conventions and shit, man, and you'll be talking to people, and one situation will turn into an argument with another black person because they name their store the same name as somebody in Illinois. And it's like, man, if you guys don't shut the fuck up about that and like come up with a conglomerate, like how cool would it be to have a store that's named your store in Chicago and you have one in Los Angeles? Like, won't you guys work together on that? Besides, oh, I'm gonna see you in court. I'm gonna sue. Man, come on, man. Like, just dumb shit like that. It's like where
How much, how
we
much better?
always are fighting.
How much better would it be if you got money with your own kind, bro, and became a more dominant and respected
Yeah.
race than you are now?
Yep. A conglomerate, a full conglomerate to where everybody is, working together. They have their own money. Everybody's generating their own goals. You can be able to make your moves and be a boss still and say that you're a boss, but you have people that you work with, not for. And I think
Now,
for a lot of,
I would say it's a possibility of it happening, but here's the thing: government will never let it happen. They'll always continue to destroy and put
mm,
something in the middle, and we
yeah,
put on blinders and don't see it.
hmm yep, yeah, exactly. When we can control it, we can control it. We can create our own market,
You know how
our
much
own
better this
dominant.
country would be if it didn't have so many issues. Everybody keeps talking about America's so great. It's America's so great, right? Like I said, I was watching Sweetwater, right? I was watching that movie Sweetwater. And,
Hmm
like I said, it was based on the African American man, you know what I mean, joining the NBA, first African American male. Uh, and the owner of the team, uh, Mr. Irish, because he owned the New York Knickerbockers at the time. You know what I mean? Um, and so the guy was they were going back and forth about allowing black players to play in the NBA. And the truth of the matter, when you look at it, what I mean, I don't know if they cleaned it up for the film or not, but it was literally a 50-50, like almost like a 50-50 vote, you know what I mean? About having them, not
Oh, if
having
he's
them,
gonna be in the league, damn,
about, yeah, it was like 50-50, like half the teams wanted them, half the teams didn't, you know what I
that's
mean?
facts,
But
Gabe. That's
whatever,
facts.
you know what I mean? But the guy was like, nah, I don't want any niggers in the he said, what happened to the owner of the Knicks? Basically said,
My bad, NorCal.
he said, do you know what country this is? He said, our country is founded on, what I mean, principles. It's supposed to be land of the free, home of the brave. You know what I mean? Land of the free, home of the brave. You gotta let these people be. You gotta be brave enough to let these people be free, bro.
That's facts. You do.
You gotta be
You got to
brave
be
enough to let people be
let these
free.
people be free. That's a good way to say it. That's true.
I'm just saying, man. For me, I don't even like the Star Spangled Banner, bro. It don't even represent our country in the right way. Especially if you go read the verse that was taken out.
Shit. About you mean the paragraph, the whole page of
The
it? Yeah,
whole page, the whole second
yeah.
verse.
About yeah, it was a lot in there about livestock and cattle and how you're supposed to treat people and a lot of shit, man. Um,
I'm just
we gotta
saying,
talk.
bro, like
We
it'd be
got
one
we got to talk
thing,
about the music industry too when you look at that shit, man. Because
it'd be one
I had
thing
an
if
epiphany.
I mean, if we actually lived by that creed, but we don't, bro. We don't. We stand for a song that doesn't stand for us.
Okay, I just got some basketball. That's what's up. Hey,
You
you
know,
know what's crazy too? You think about this: rapping, the music industry. Um, you know how you have like licensing and copyright names on certain titles on things. And I thought about that the other day. And it's just a random thought that just popped up. And I was hitting the joint, and I'm like, man, the music industry has copyrighted poetry, words that are put in succession of each other that predominantly, rappers that have been fucked over by it have been black people. And I'm like, man, all these black people, musicians, period, have put together these compilation of words. And I can't even say a group of words in the same context without having to give somebody money for it. And who am I giving that money to? It's not that artist that said it. It's the publishing company that let me hear it first. It's crazy. Written word, spoken word is even copyright. I can't even say certain lyrics on something right now without somebody saying, hey, that was a Drake lyric. You know what I'm saying? You owe us so X amount of money because you can't say that. So when we talk about our freedoms that are being expunged against us, that's one of the biggest things that you see right now. It's copyright, licensing laws, and the ability to take away some of our rights just like that. The simple things that we just give away. And in this era, we're giving away a lot of our rights, a lot of our privileges that by the Constitution, it says that we're entitled to uphold. We're entitled to be able to have. High
yep.
salaries, most degrees, nice thing. Okay. I say black folks on. Yeah, that's true. It's tough. I own some shit, but it's tough. A lot of folks don't own nothing, man. In America, we really don't. We really don't own nothing. It's the perception that we all own something,
Hey,
but
Gam,
we're
I'm
in
gonna
debt.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you this right here, Gam 110. A lot of artists are broke because they jump into the business before they have an understanding of the business. Bro, there's over $500 million in unclaimed royalties because people don't have their paperwork in order. And I got a show
Exactly.
coming up about that too. You know what I mean? I got a
And
music.
it's and it's probably
I got
growing. It's growing.
Yeah, I got a music manager, you know what I mean, that's gonna come through and explain the business and what needs to take place and what's going on. He's gonna bring an artist with him, you know what I mean. But yeah, there's $500 million in unclaimed royalties because people don't have their paperwork in order.
That's crazy, bro.
And the crazy thing is the record company can't claim it either because it ain't theirs. It belongs to the
Yeah.
artist. They don't
Yep.
know the
Exactly.
ins and outs of the business because all they know is I got some skill and I'm gonna use that skill, but I don't really know how to make the money off of it. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Precisely. Exactly. They're just gonna put it out there because they're an artist, and then people are saying, "Hey, man, I like the way you put those words together, man. You said bitch before itch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a copyright that. You're gonna make some money off. You're gonna get 2 cents off of every time somebody listens to the stream, and that's how it all works, man. And I was thinking about, like, it's gonna get to a point to where every word, every compilation of sentences is gonna be a part of a song or a compilation where you got to pay somebody royalties for it. And where does it end? And who's responsible for that? That's the wild part. Yep, you can utter a lyric or saying you just can't reproduce it for financial gain. Yeah, exactly. I mean, But again, that is how it works. I get it. But who's to say that that's why it has to work that way? They're just words. They didn't utter those words first. They weren't the first ones to say, "Hey, I'm going to call an orange," but they just put an orange in a sentence together because it rhymes with something else, and they were the first people to figure
So
that out. You
once
know what I'm
somebody
saying?
copyrights something that they said, then that's a whole nother.
That's
Even
a
if it
whole
is
nother
just
story.
words, that's a whole nother thing. Like that
Yeah,
Fat Joe saying that I'm not gonna say because he has that shit fucking copywritten.
yeah.
People don't know that. People
My
keep
point
saying
being,
it. People keep saying it, and then they get copyright strike view hits on their fucking
exactly.
channel and don't know why. It's because that fucking saying is copywritten by Fat Joe.
Yep. My point being on that too is that
He owns that.
on some of these situations, it don't like when we talk about black people being exploited in the music industry, a lot of the times when you start seeing, hey man, you violating this copyright, the person that is going to be informing you that you're violating the copyright standard isn't even the person that uttered those words. It's the lawyer or the representative that's making money off of the shit that they said. That's where I have the problem with it is if someone said, hey man, that's my sentence, that's my song, I made that, I'm making 100% royalty off of it. Cool, my bad. I'll never say that word or those sentences again, sir. But when you have a whole organization and business that's making billions of dollars on just exploiting the words of other people and then owning that as their own, and they didn't even make it, they didn't make the song or nothing, they're just the management behind it, and they collect the handsome part of the check. That's where the issue comes in, and I think, but it was just crazy. I know how it works, T. I'm just saying that it's just wild that the people that are collecting that check and getting that money are not the people that even fucking said it to begin with. Like if you go into a restaurant, for instance, and let's say that restaurant is playing just a random ass playlist. Did you know that there's lawyers that will write you a letter if you go to like a restaurant or bar and they're playing a Drake song and they didn't pay the royalties for that song? They will come in there and you'll get a letter from a lawyer that'll say, hey, you said this or you had this in your restaurant. You can't do this. Are they going to tax you for it? I'm telling you, it works. I have friends that own restaurants and they get hit up by people that come into their place and do dumbass shit. Like I never knew any of this stuff existed, bro, until you start talking to people and understanding where their pain points are. But that's a whole different part of the world. I don't know how we got on that conversation, but did you hear about Devontae Adams? Did you hear about all the
Yeah,
talking about confusion and the
bro.
conversation between
I
what's
told
perceived
y'all
and what's not?
Devontae wasn't going anywhere, man. Devontae
Well,
is a
look,
man of his word.
well, Pete, this is that, and you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm going to cut you off about that. You're right. The craziness is that when we talk about how people perceive things. So this morning, people looked at this article, and if you don't read it and you just go off of the headlines, you're like, oh man, Devontae is saying something wild about the offense. He's saying that he don't trust the offense and he wants to see some improvements. So I'm like, oh, let me read what's really going on. You read in that article, bro, it goes on and on and on and on and on about how much Devontae wants to be here, how he doesn't care who's the quarterback. He wants to have an involvement with it. But ultimately, one of the reasons why he left Green Bay is because he got tired of being told that he was in Aaron Rodgers' shadow. And this is his quotes, not mine. He's saying, I got tired of people saying, well, you had an all pro season and it was all because of Aaron Rodgers. So I think from what he's saying now, he's like, I left there because I wanted to go to a team that I can retire with and be that guy. I want to be the star. Bro, I don't think that my personal opinion from reading the article, everybody had their opinion. So now it's time for me to read because I'm seem like I'm the only motherfucker that actually read and you too, because you read it, you knew what was up. But we probably the few people that actually read through the article and read the contents. And he wants to be the star that shines the brightest for the Raiders organization. He don't give a fuck about the quarterback. He don't give a fuck about anything other than winning. He got his all pro bid, and before he got the nod for first team all pro, they talked about how he was calling the Raiders staff, the PR, the front office, and was like, will you guys please let me know if I made first team as soon as you find out. If I made second team or whatever, whatever, let me know. Even if it's bad, just let me know as soon as I get it. And they said that as soon as he found out, he looked in the air at the sky, took a deep breath, and he was like, I did it. That was his monkey off of his back to be able to get out of the Aaron Rodgers shadow. You feel me? And people
Look,
took that. They took that shit and they ran with it. They ran with what he was saying and was like, "Oh
people
yeah,
thought I was.
he ain't happy."
People thought I was fucking playing. People thought I was bullshitting when I
What up,
was
Rich?
before Devontae even got here, and I was saying, you know what I mean? He's not
Mm-hmm.
with Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like he's cool with Aaron Rodgers, but he's not he's not cool with playing with Aaron anymore. You know what I mean? He feels like like I said, he feels like he's less than. He
What up,
was
Dan?
made to feel like he was less than because they wouldn't take
Yeah,
care of him. They wouldn't honor his contract.
100%,
They would pay
100%.
what he felt like he was being, should have got paid based on the reason that they thought Aaron was more valuable. You know what I mean? And that's what I kept saying. Devontae don't need no Aaron Rodgers, bro. I think
No,
Aaron Rodgers needed Devontae.
that's what he's trying to prove, dog. That's really what he's trying to prove. From what I've read in that article, is it really opened my eyes to. I thought that
Bro,
he was
he
coming to
ain't
the
got to
Raiders
prove
for
nothing else, bro. It was proved
no.
last season.
Yes,
It was
yes,
proved
that's
last
the way
year,
he
bro.
said.
Aaron
You know what
Rodgers
he's
needs Devontae. Devontae don't need Aaron.
no, you're
Devontae
right. And
just
you know
put up
what
his
he's
best season ever,
ever, yeah.
record numbers wise, with a
Mm-hmm.
quarterback that didn't even play the whole damn season and was so goddamn terrible, bro. He
And you
still
know what
had
he's
best season of his career, bro. Come on now.
you know what he said that he's eyeing now, which is like I said, these are goals that Devontae is saying that he's doing. He didn't put in that article. I don't like this. I don't like that about the organization. He said, I want to stay here at the team that I'm at, and I want to retire. That's the reason why he left. And that he's also eyeing Jerry Rice's all-time record of 5 consecutive All-Pros. And so this is his third first-team All-Pro, third consecutive. So he wants to get 2 more years, and he's on the 3-year contract with it. So he's really looking at that as his personal, status quo as to how he had a Raider career, how his Raider career was going to be based. Is if he gets 3 All Pros with his first team All Pros, he's going to be looking at motherfuckers like, hey, talk all your shit you want. I was the best receiver in the league, and I'm happy to be here. I think that's his Super Bowl right now. He wants to win. He wants to get to the Super Bowl. He don't care who's throwing the ball. He did say that, hey, basically he said in my sub quote, he says Jimmy G those short slant passes, I can adjust to it. We know he doesn't throw the deep ball, but I'm a receiver that can be able to catch whatever's thrown to me. He knows he's not going to be catching the deep passes like that. He knows Jimmy G don't have that arm. I didn't hear him say nothing bad about the QB though. Not just because he didn't want to. He had the opportunity to take shots, but he just stated what we obviously knew.
I'm gonna say this. People, and people have their opinion, and they're not wrong. You know what I mean? I see
Hey,
you over there, Raider Stats. You saying he stayed
hey,
because of his family.
I
But
forget where it's at, Rich. It was it the Rumble, Dirty? I mean, it's called a Rumble, right? I
it's
think that's the name of the website.
Raider Rich.
The
It's
Rumble.
it's in the NWA. It's in the NWA chat, Raider Rich.
Yeah, it is. Yep,
The whole
sure is.
article was in there. You know what I mean? You go read it there. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. It really, really wasn't about his family, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest.
Facts too.
It wasn't really about his family.
No.
If it was more about his family, he would have chose Frisco because his family lives in the Bay. You know what I mean? And he'd be home every damn day. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Frisco. It was more about playing for the team he grew up loving. You know what I mean? It was more about playing with a friend. You know what I mean?
The Ranger. Thank you, Dan.
Somebody he knew. And it was a lot more about your people are gonna be like, damn, Dirty, that's a hell of a contradiction. You know what I mean? You sound real crazy right there. He also left for what could be a better coaching staff. You know what I mean? Which could be a better team, better franchise in the long run.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see, they're starting to make better choices with the way that they're handling things in the front office and the contracts and what I mean, things of that nature. Now they did Carr dirty, you know what I mean? Yeah, they did, but it is what it is. It happened. It is, what I mean, they can change that, in the future. But I got a feeling that the Raiders organization is being ran just a little bit better than Green Bay right now.
Yeah. I agree.
So.
Yeah, he did say that, Ben. He said that he didn't know how the offense was going to look.
Hold on,
and like I said, those are probably some of the things that people are pulling away from when he said that in the paragraph with, I don't know how it's going to look, but X, Y, and Z, from at least what I read. Could be different, but yeah, from what I've understood from the article, it didn't sound negative about the Raiders. He didn't sound concerned. He didn't sound any of that. Let's all read the article, absorb it, and then we can make our decision off of that. But the ones that read it, I'm interested to see what you guys thought about that, though. If you guys saw Devontae sounding like he was ready to leave, or this is a guy that wants the best for the team. Because like I said, to me, it sounds like a guy that's not trying to leave. The very first thing he said was he wanted to go leave Green Bay to find a team that he was going to retire with. So I think that's cap if anybody's saying, you know, he don't want to go anywhere. When the fuck do we get ice cream? That's funny. When she opened the lid. Adams left Green Bay for many reasons, but number one, grew up a Raider fan. Yes, that's most likely the reason why he left for Oakland, or for Las Vegas, excuse me. But he was a Raider fan long term. Money was a factor. They had the money to pay him, and he was also playing a year with one of his best friends. And the article also talks about how he's Mr. Vegas, man. You know, he goes out to dinner, he goes golfing every day, and how much he loves that. He loves the Las Vegas neighborhood, the area, the city. He's a permanent fixture in it. So, yeah, like I said, I think that it's very interesting to see how everybody reads the same shit, or they don't read the same shit, and they just see a headliner on you know, whatever, on Twitter or something, and we run with it. So it's a good lesson to myself. Not talking to anybody else, but good lesson to myself, because I almost ran with it too. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I Googled Devontae Adams' name, looked up the article, read it, and I'm like, oh, there's more to this than that, you know? So again, everything we do, man, just don't take one person's viewpoint and just take it as gospel, because they could be a lying piece of shit, you know, just trying to fuck with you, or they could just be misunderstood, you know, and just didn't read it at all and said that they got a little piece of something and understood it. You know, I talk to people all the time about the Mike Mayock interview, you know, and everyone's like, oh yeah, you know, I saw some of it. Okay. And then they go into instantly bashing Mike Mayock, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, he did all this and he did all that, and Gruden did this. And like, no, it's not what he said. You know, it comes from the horse's mouth. It's completely fucking different. So I would urge you guys, don't just go off of what you read in a report. Actually do the time and read it yourself, or talk to people that you really trust that will actually fucking read shit. You know, they take time to read the shit and understand it, because you know, a lot of the shit now is just, it's off season, it's clickbait material, you know. And for sure, Ben said he read it. There was some uncertainty in his quote. Yeah, for sure, man, for damn sure. Yeah, I don't think he wants to leave, but his quote sounded concerning. Yeah, man, it could sound concerning to you, bro. I understand that. I think he probably did leave that in there just so it did sound concerning. But again, it was just one quote in about a 10-paragraph article, maybe 8-paragraph article. It was a huge article, huge write-up on him. And again, you know, it goes into back that conversation we talked about with the old man at the top of the hill. It's depending on how you look at it. If you're going to go down in that valley and be a part of that community, you know, you need to have that mentality of, hey, I'm read this article and it came out negative or it came out positive. I think it was positive, 95% of it. Ben's right. It was that one
like,
blurb of it.
I'm not taking a shot at my brother. You know what I mean? I love my brother to death. He sent me this, right? Because this is what people were doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, they want to make this the whole thing, right? Why? Why you want to make that the whole thing, bro? That don't make no sense. That's what causes turmoil. You know what I mean? And when the BS like that, bro.
Bro, the fucking narrative could be completely different. From what I've read, it could say Devontae wants to be Mr. Raider. And that's not no bashing anybody that wrote it. It's just perception of it. But again, it could be Devontae wants to be Mr. Raider. He wants to be the number one player that you look at when you look at the Raiders, and changing the notion of that you have to
bro.
have a quarterback as your face of the franchise. He wants to be the face of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Badly.
who doesn't want to be the face of the Raiders, bro?
You know what I'm saying? That's a lifelong
Most,
fan on top of that too.
most, most sought after uniform to put on your body as an NFL player, bro.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, you can go check the stats, bro. Everybody wants to. They may not. Everybody may not want to be a Raider, but everybody
Want to.
wants to wear that silver and black, bro. And
Yeah.
there's only one way you can wear that silver and black, bro. And you have to join the nation. You have to come to the black hole. That's how you get that silver and black on you. You can't just be throwing it on. You know what I mean? You got to
Yeah,
come
earn
to
that
the
shit.
nation. You got to be a part of the nation. You either got to be a player or a fan to wear that silver and black drip. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm just saying.
Yep.
I'm just
That's right. Hey Joe, you're right, bro. That's what I took from it, man. Is that I'll be the first one to tell you my perception on Devontae when I first heard that he was coming to the Raiders. I knew that he was good. I knew that he was talented. I thought that he was going to be another free agent that we got, and he just was going to be a flop. You know, we get really excited about he may have a good year, and then we see him in a Broncos uniform or something like that. You know, it doesn't work out the next 2 seasons or something. So
damn, bro.
I'm
It's still too early for a high speed chase. What are you doing?
somebody in the high speed Jays. Oh shit, I can hear it.
High speed
I
chase
hear
on
it,
the
man.
free.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. But yeah, man. But he's already exceeded my expectations of what I thought that he would be about and what he did, and I'm impressed with the person that he is. You know, but setting high standards is what I took from it. With him wanting to be the best receiver, wanting to be the best NFL player, and then backing it up. Like he actually won games for us last year. You know what I'm saying? He got a game winner that I can look back on and say, no, that motherfucker, well, it was a collective effort, but he was the guy that took the ball in the end zone and won the game for us, you know? So if anybody's doing that, it shows that, you know, he definitely has his high standards. He has morals about him. And he's real about it too. Like Ben said, man, he ain't avoiding the negative shit. You know, like some of you guys talk about all the time about how you got to be a positive Raider fan, positive this, positive that. No, just by identifying issues doesn't make you a negative fan or a negative player. He addressed some things like, yeah, we gotta work on some of this offense. He also did say in there, since we're bringing that shit up too, he also did say that he has been in conversations with Ziegler and McDaniels and Davis about the future of the offense. He said that they listen to him. They don't make a decision just based off of his opinion. But that's one thing that we did gain from this article is that the regime is listening to him. We kind of figured that before, anticipated that, but they are listening to him. They're hearing from his advice on the players that he wants on this offense, on this defense, on this team, type mentality. And if they fit anything from his mentality, it sounds like he wants to be the ultimate best, the absolute best.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
that's how I take it, bro. The man gave his word. You know what I mean? He's honoring his contract. Um, and from the people I talk to, bro. You know what I mean? From East Palo Alto. You know what I mean? Because that's where I'm from. I still got family
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? That's how I told Raider Nation that he was coming, and everybody lost faith. Nobody believed me. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, nah, that ship is sailed. And I'm telling y'all, you know what I mean? Don't sit there and be like, oh, it's happening, bro. It's going to happen. I told you it was going to happen. It happened, right? And at the end of the season, I said, he has a choice. If they bring in a quarterback with NFL experience, he'll honor his contract. If they go with someone who does not, bro, the odds of him keeping his word, you know what I mean, is truthfully, I don't have to keep mine if you ain't keeping yours. Why should I have to keep my word if you ain't gonna keep your word? But they went
Yep.
out and got somebody, you know what I mean, that is he's productive. He's a productive quarterback. He can win. He's gotten to big games, you know what I mean? Like he can do that. The only
Yep.
issue I've ever had with him is his health. I have health concerns. You know what I mean? Health issue concerns is what I have. That's all. You know what I mean? I know the kid's capable of balling and throwing the ball. That's never been a question. Question is, can he stay upright for the entire season? Can you stay healthy for the entire season? That's the question. You know? So, you know, I hope he takes us to the promised land, we the people. I hope so. You know what I mean? But, you know, season still got to be played. You know, season
Season
still
gonna be
got to be
played.
played.
Hey man, we're gonna have fun this year, man. No matter what, we got to
Yeah.
come up with something that we do during some wins, during some losses, to keep everybody in go. This will be the season. Though, I'll say this: this will be the season that if it shocks everybody because we have low expectations of the team. And again, I get really tired of just hearing people saying if you got a bad outlook on the team on the record, then you're not a Raider fan. No, that just means that you are giving your perspective of how we're going to fare based off of our roster right now in May. We still got all the summer to go through to get all the OTAs, all the mini camps, all of the preseason out the way. But right now, looking at it from where we were at last season, and if we gotten better, if we had a complete revitalization of the offense, then we'd say, yeah, we're gonna have this record. But I just don't get it, where people are like, oh man, if you're not saying we're going 15-2, then fuck you. You're not a Raider fan. No, that just means that they're giving their fucking perspective. They're gonna be there. They're paying their money to watch the game. Most of these people that are saying we're gonna have a losing season, guess what they're doing? They're going out to go buy their plane tickets and their hotel and their season tickets and their other game tickets to go to away games to go see the Raiders still. So stop with all that bullshit, man. Like, just to get people to try and follow you and listen to you. Yeah, I like that. I like that. No negativity, no all positivity. No, just because you say that the Raiders are going to win 8 games and you being real with it, don't mean that you are being negative. It means that you are looking at the score and the record that we had the previous year, and you're looking at our depth chart right now, and you're giving a hypothesis. You're giving an educated guess from your fandom how you feel the state of the team is. And if you don't give them a good status, that don't mean that you. It's just like saying, "Hey, I don't feel good today." Do you hate yourself if you wake up in the morning and you are in a bad mood, or you sick, and you tell people, "Hey, I'm not in a good mood today. I don't feel like myself." And if I had those bitch ass motherfuckers that are around, excuse my French, it just really ticks me off. If I had those bitch ass motherfuckers that are around me telling me that shit too, and they'd be like, "Oh man, Kush, you don't feel good. You just negative, bro. You just no, I don't fucking feel good with my body today." That don't mean that I hate myself and I'm gonna fucking kill myself, nigga. That means that I don't fucking feel good. Same thing with the Raiders. We don't look good. If we say, "Hey, we don't look good," and I get a bitch ass motherfucker that comes up to me like, "Oh, well, you think that got it?" No, shut the fuck up. Like, you just trying to cause confusion and cause disruption within the fan base. That's just saying that the fan don't fucking feel good. Like, figure out what their elements are. Hey, what's bothering you? Well, our quarterback is fucking sick. So maybe got problems.
Here's how I look at it, Kush.
Yeah.
I tell people like this, bro. Is every day in your marriage perfect? No.
Exactly, bro. Is you gonna leave the bitch? No.
But you ain't going nowhere, bro.
That's a perfect analogy,
right?
Exactly, bro. You ain't going nowhere. You can complain,
bro.
Exactly,
and being
dog.
a fan, being a fan is like being married to the team, bro. It ain't gonna always make you feel good, bro. It's gonna be some bad days. You know what I mean? The question is, do you love the team enough to move forward? You know what I mean? Look, it's like this, man. Like I said, it's like a relationship, right? Don't you hate when your girl brings up shit from 7 to 8 years ago?
Some old shit, yeah, exactly.
Shit that you made up, all that shit, right? Well, this football's the same way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like that somebody brings up some shit from 8 years ago, look, don't bring up shit from 8 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't bring up the past if you've gotten over it. If you're still a fan, you've gotten over it.
Yep.
That's just how I look at it, bro. If you're still a fan 10 to 12 years later, you got over it. You got over
it. Hey, we got you another quote. Is every day in your marriage perfect? No, but you ain't going nowhere. Dirty. There go another one.
And there is another one. Hey, look,
Another
I'm
one.
dead serious about anybody that wants to play golf with me in South Carolina. While I'm there, I'll be there in 2 weeks. Uh, well, actually, I'll be there Friday night next week. Next week, I leave out
Fine.
Friday. I thought I left at like
Okay.
late afternoon. I guess I don't. I looked at my flight again. My shit leaves at 12 o'clock. It's like damn, 1 o'clock. I'm sorry. I leave at 1 o'clock.
At night?
Nah, one in the
In the
afternoon.
morning or afternoon? Okay. I didn't hear you correctly. My bad.
Yeah, nah. I haven't
Damn.
caught a red. I haven't
Well,
caught a red eye
hey,
forever, bro.
look. That's how you know I'm a good homie. Cause look, man, I had to check myself. My first reaction to anytime somebody tell me I gotta leave, I'm like, okay, I can probably. I'm like, hey, dog, you need a ride to the airport.
Yeah, and then
That's how you
drive from
know,
Seattle all the way down to Southern California, bro, to give me a ride to the
bruh.
air. I
Hey,
appreciate you,
that's
fam.
how.
I appreciate you.
That's how you know you got a good homie, bro. When your
Yeah.
motherfucking friends is like, hey, the first thing like, hey, you need a ride to the airport. You good?
Nah, the airport
I had
I'm
to check. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't even in the same city as this motherfucker. I ain't in the same state.
the airport I'm flying out of. For me, I can park my truck there and prepay. If you prepay the ticket, you know what I mean, it's cheap as fuck. Super
Okay.
cheap. You know what I mean? I think I paid like $23 to park my truck for 5 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than what I pay. I was going to Cali. Well, I didn't go to Cali. And I went to Boston, and I parked my truck up there because I left it like I had to be at the airport like 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit. And shit for like 4 days, 4 days, 4.5 days. I paid like $60.
Bro, I ain't trying to. I don't like waiting at the airport for somebody to pick me up, bro.
Me neither. Nope. My homie Seahawk Steve. And like I said, that's my business partner too. So like that motherfucker be up. I'm like, hey dog, I need you to pick me up at you know what I'm saying, 11 o'clock. I touch down 11 o'clock at night. He's like, cool. If I ask my wife to come pick me up, 9 o'clock, she sleep. She ain't picking me up. She already know. So if I touch down, I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna park. I'm gonna park my car, just be parked up over here. And I stay like I said, like 5 minutes from the airport. So I could probably just walk from that bitch, but I'd rather park and shit, man. Just so I know I got the satisfaction of when I land, I can just hop right on in there. I got a
Ain't
joint plate on
nobody,
me.
ain't nobody walking away from SeaTac Airport, bro. If you want to stay alive,
Nah,
I
exactly.
don't know why they chose to put the hood in the ghetto and the whole street
Bro, that's
right
the
near the
that
airport.
is
But
the hey, and now they even have my fucking weed dispensaries there too. So they got the whole stroll on Pacific Ave, right? You got the bars, you got all the hotels, you got the restaurants, and you got the weed dispensary. So it's just a whole. It's like Vice City right there, bro. You can't even walk that strip, man. You got to catch a damn Uber just to get right to the hotel or to the airport.
bro, I was out there. This girl was like, "You smoke crack?" I said, "No, bitch. No, bitch, I don't."
Yep. They'll put that pressure on you. Hey, when I first moved up here, I thought the Bay, like, you see the Bay out there, you're like, okay, yeah, this the Bay. I come from the Bay, it's
You
different.
got some
Man, I
coke,
came up here,
bitch?
bro.
No.
It's the Bay number 2 up here. It's a little version of the Bay. Like it's a small version of it, man. It's the Bay's like not little brother. It's not even that. It's not even that big. It's the Bay's like Alabama step cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like we be doing some dumb shit out here, but there be a whole bunch of like retired ass Bay people that come up here, and man, they used to be doing some shit out here back in the '90s, boy. They used to be doing some gang banging.
Shit, man, I'm about to go see my mom.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I'm gonna call mine too, man. I'm gonna do the same thing, bro.
I'm about to
I'm gonna
go
do
up
the
there,
same thing.
take my wife and my son to the hospital, see my mom.
Hey, salute to the chat real
We've
quick,
been
man,
here
before we
almost
get up
2
out of
hours,
here.
man. Salute to y'all.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
y'all for
yeah.
the love. Yeah, I
You
mean,
feel better, man. You look better. You look better than when you started, dog. You
yeah,
feel
bro.
better. I hope you
Look,
do.
it takes some time to you know what I mean, to calm down when shit first just happened.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
know it. I know it.
I knew I wouldn't be mad all day just because you know what I mean. I wasn't really like angry, when it happened, I was more just like, nigga, for real.
Yeah,
You
you
know
just
what I
set a
mean?
foot.
Like, for real, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I was more like shocked.
Aloof.
Nigga, really, I
Yeah,
was
you
just
set a
like,
foot.
nigga, really, bro?
Yep.
Man.
Yep. It's best to talk it out because, like I said, it's either that or fucking throwing a ski mask and
Like I said, I'll talk to my neighbor, bro, and let him know.
hey, I tell you what though, I'm about to take a clip of this shit and I'm about to send this shit to 7-Eleven corporate. I'm gonna be like, hey man, you got a supporter out in Diamond Bar, man. My man is out here every
Bro,
morning
I
supporting y'all
stay with
motherfuckers.
I stay with the
That's what
7-Eleven
I'm saying,
coffee,
bro. We
bro.
need to get this sponsorship, dog.
I
You know what I'm
stay
saying?
with the 7-Eleven coffee.
You need the 7-Eleven check, bro. Because who else is out there repping 7-Eleven right now? Nobody. Taco Bell got Devontae, and they got what's that little white boy, the weird ass dude that's fucking
Bro.
with the Kardashian. They got Pete. They got Pete out there, man.
I'll sell
Shit.
water to a well if they ask me to, bro.
I'm telling you, hey, 7-Eleven, telling y'all need to hit us up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, Dirty be there at 7 a.m. and he be there at 11 p.m.
I
Yeah.
sell water to a well if they ask me to, bro. Ain't no big
Hey,
deal.
everybody happy that you kept your composure though, man. Yeah, shout out to you too, Ben, bro.
It
We've been
won't even
missing you,
cost
man.
y'all much to advertise with me. Look, I ain't even gonna beat you up with the overhead or nothing. You know what I
No,
mean?
hey, hold on. Hey, we ain't gonna tell him that. Hey, talk to Kush. I'm his manager. Hold up. Before you
Hey,
say that, hey, we ain't gonna beat you up too bad, but yeah, we're gonna need a deposit.
nah, y'all remember Big Boy? Y'all don't remember Big Boy when in Ottawa? I ain't gonna beat you up over the head or nothing.
Yeah, that movie was the shit, bro. Yeah, I hope you get back to full health, Ben. For real, man.
Bro,
Ain't tears coming all on your leg.
I saw the funniest fucking meme, bro. Yesterday, I saw the funniest meme yesterday, bro, posted by Cedric the Entertainer. I don't know if y'all saw it, bro. Let me see if I can pull that shit up. That shit had me dying, bro. That shit had me dying, bro.
What's said?
Hey man, do y'all know who Rise Hendrix is? Dude who be
Mm-mm.
spitting funny bars? No.
Nah, I don't think I know him. No.
Yeah, y'all got it. I'll play something for y'all. Dude is hilarious, bro. He make me laugh, bro. Like for real, for real. He be having me dying, my nigga. Especially like if I'm feeling bad, bro. I'll pull up one of his videos, man. His shit. He's a rapper, bro. He got bars, but he do this comedy shit, bro. He do these weird bars. Sometimes he do like this gangster pop type shit, bro. That shit be having me dying. Where he'll take like a pop song and put gangster lyrics to it, bro. That shit be having me dying, my nigga. That
I
shit
be
be
loving that
having
shit.
me rolling,
Hey man, the motherfucking IG algorithm. I don't know if y'all picked this up or not, but they picked up the TikTok algorithm on that For You page, and I'll be on that motherfucker laughing my ass off this week, bro. They did some adjustments to it, and that algorithm, like if you it just picks up one type of mood you in. I was dying at some shit last night because I'll be looking at all the Urban doing that comedy on his page. So like I'll go in there and support the homie, like his shit, and now I've been getting some heaters. I don't even know, bro. There's some good comedians out there right now, bro. I don't even know who these motherfuckers are. I don't even know their names. I just know them by face because they be on IG now. They are good. D-Menace say he heard of him. He said that dude is hilarious. Okay, I gotta check him out. Yeah, it's some good motherfucking content out there though, man. They got some hilarious ass comedians out.
bro.
Some
Hold on,
good
I
ones.
found it. I found it, nigga. This
Okay.
shit had me dying, my nigga.
For real?
Let me know when you ready.
Yeah, I'm all set. Hold up. There we go.
Bro, this shit had me dying.
You don't even have to say nothing. I already know. I know.
I see this shit. Yeah.
I can't help it, man. Don't give me no gun, man. You know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, don't give me no
You don't even have
gun,
to say
man.
nothing. I already know.
You ain't gotta say nothing. I already know.
You
I
ain't,
already
you
know.
ain't gotta say that, bro. I
Oh,
already
you know
know.
what? I gave you a pistol. That's the facts, bro. That's the facts, though, for real, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that shit had me dying yesterday, bro.
Bro,
I was
motherfucking
rolling.
John.
I
Did you
needed a
see?
laugh too, bro. That was
Hey, did you see the Kwame Brown reaction to John Morant?
oh
Hey,
yeah.
Kwame Brown, what the fuck off, bro? Man, I love Kwame Brown takes, bro. He gives no fucks the older that he got, man. He said, "You let them motherfuckers just give away? You just giving a white man back all that money they didn't gave you in fines? Man, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet Earth." Where he went off on his ass, man. He went off. I don't blame him. Oh, there you go. You got another one?
Yeah, hold on.
What did it say? I can't read the caption. It said when
Hold on, I'm looking for the one. I'm looking for it right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah. This right here, bro.
Hey, nigga, hey, that was you. That was you about to pull up on that dude at 7-Eleven with that damn ski mask, boy.
Bro, look.
Real gangster. Glock on my hip. Don't make me run up on you. Bah! Blowing on some trees. In my Bentley truck on 22s. Armed robbery. Got him for his watch and gold chain. Running. Coke off the boat. And I get it for the low main. We pulling up in your hood. We came to do the most, and you don't want smoke. Once they saw us, they understood. We pulled up with them choppers. Riding just me and my goons. We quick to let them go. Money from crime. Just look out for the cops.
Bruh.
Killing me, bro. Bro be killing me, man.
Bro, this is the shit that I be talking about, man.
Let out a fart when I enter. Yeah, y'all smelling me. Just let the fart linger. Inhale, exhale. Wearing a hoodie with suspenders. Yeah, outfit on fleek. Eating jelly with chicken tenders. That's what I like to eat, yeah. Got dumped by my girl last night cause I pooped in her tub. Plus I walked to her house with shoes on and covered in mud. She shot cause she couldn't believe what came out of my butt. Who was yellow and green. Yeah.
Bruh. Now we see what you be doing in your off time. You be in there, you be in your office like cracking up and shit.
Bro. Brody be killing me, bro. He be killing me, bro.
Hey, I was watching one that had me dying last night, bro. They had this dude that be making these skits, right? And he's from like Atlanta or some shit. And this motherfucker went back. He had like a little green screen or whatever. And he was eating a chicken sandwich. And he goes back in the time, and they're like 1700s or whatever, back in the slavery days. And he goes to a plantation, and he's like, I'm here to set y'all niggas free. And they're like, what is you doing? And he's like, I'm here to set y'all away from the slave master. And he's eating this chicken sandwich, bro, like he's chilling. And like, he gonna kill all us. He's like, nah. He's like, I got this 45. He's like, with an extendo clip. He's like, it's all good. He's like, get in the car. He's like, it's a Hellcat. Bro, the shit that these motherfuckers be coming up with, they don't need no sponsorship. They don't need no microphone. They just need to have a phone, bro, and they can make their own bread off this shit, man. That shit was funny.
Well, man, I had to leave with a laugh, bro. I had to leave with a laugh. Actually, I don't. Should we leave with a concert, with a free concert, man? Should we leave with my son performed last night, bro. His band did pretty damn good. Just a video I uploaded
Play that
to the channel.
Play that shit.
Bro, I like that shit. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this was the This was stupid.
Real gangster. I like romance, I like the slow dance, I like long walks at the park, holding hands, I like Twix, I like them colorful umbrellas, I like movies, especially Cinderella, I like looking up at the stars, twinkle twinkle, I like ice cream with gummy bears and sprinkles, I like getting scent edibles with the fruit, I like puppies, I like kittens, they so cute, I like Mickey Mouse, like holding little babies. Real gangster.
Real gangster.
I like romance. I like the slow dance. I like long walks at the park, holding hands.
Bro, what's his name?
Renz Hendricks.
Rance Hendricks. Okay, I'm gonna fuck with him. You gotta send me his shit. The other buddy, I gotta peep him, man. There's so many good ones out there.
We can leave with this one right here.
He got hoes and his wife walked in. That's all I can go to.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, my bad. There you go.
Good.
There you go. The Rock Brother. That's right. Yeah, Josh Skip was good. Oh man, I like Savvy. I think it's called. His name is Savvy Music. This motherfucker got the best LeBron James voiceovers that I've ever seen, bro. Yeah, Homie Quan is funny too. Yeah, Watch Homie. Yeah, this the what instrument your son play?
He plays the horn that go like that.
Okay, okay. The trombone? Is it trombone? Trumpet?
Kid, it's a kid right here with the
Okay.
hair.
Okay. Shout out to JR. This was last night you did that? Or he did that?
Yeah, this was his concert last night.
That's what's up.
He's a student conductor. He's not like a. We have head of music. He was brought in to get his experience. He's really good.
You wasn't like Kevin Hart's pops, was he? Walking through that crowd. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. You ain't seen no long dick. That would have been me, boy. I'd have been walking through the damn crowd. Hey, it's my son up there. What up, Furbo?
Hey, look, if you got a video of your kid doing something great, man, send it to NWA, man. We have no problem highlighting
Oh, hell yeah.
the kids of the nation, bro. If
Yep,
you got something your kid did, that's great, bro. Even if you don't feel like it's the greatest thing ever, but because it was your kid that did it and you're proud,
Yep.
send it to NWA, man. We'll upload. We'll shine light on your child, man, because the nation deserves that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for your kid to go back, look back on it when they older. Like, man, hey, another good little memory for them.
Bro, I was sitting there, bro. I thought I was at a Disney parade. I was listening to this shit yesterday.
We can't hear it on our end. We can just see I think I just see a still shot.
You say you can't hear it?
I can hear it. I don't know if the chat can hear it. I can hear it. I just saw the video. Not the video, but just like the still shot of it.
Let's see. Okay, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is.
Why am I though? I'm bringing up the other chat. Oh well.
Let's see. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah, they jacked you last time on Raider. They took my man's trash can, bro. They tried to dump out the trash, took the whole damn can with the the little overhead lift or whatever. Hey, you better call them motherfuckers, man. Get you like 2 or 3 of them things, man. Shit, I got 2 trash cans. That
Tell
shit
me
is
if you
nice,
can hear
bro.
it now.
Okay, hang on. Let me add to the stream. Yep, you good. They smooth. What grade is this?
These freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors.
Yeah.
Doing they got like 4 different bands, bro. This is their concert band.
Damn, they really good. Yep, under the sea. Oh shit! Oh shit! They smooth with it. They said, yeah. We're gonna remix for that.
They did a Disney mashup.
Yeah, they did. They did that. Oh shit! They got the man with the drums coming in. Hey, you know that nigga with the drums? He was like, "Yeah, it's my turn, baby. I'm about to turn it up." He's like, "It's my turn, bitch."
It was my turn.
You can tell the way that nigga came in. He came with some swag.
Hey, Raider Room, man. Hey, whatever your kid is into, bro.
Yep, you into
100%, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, best thing to do is put them in it and let them see if they love it or not.
Yep, for sure. Let them try it out.
It ain't about liking it; it's about loving it.
Mm-hmm. Could be a lifelong passion.
Trombone, that's what it's called. He played the trombone.
Trombone, okay.
He's the kid like on your right, you know what I mean, with all the hair sticking up in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But their transitions were so smooth, bro.
Yeah.
My friend said that messed up. I was like, bro, I can't hear it. I said, where? I felt like I was at a Disney concert hall last week.
Bro, they did hella good. They did hella good, actually.
If I'm not mistaken, they play live music for their plays and stuff. So when the drama does a play, you know, it's usually like music.
Okay.
Shouts out to D Minutes.
Yep, for sure. Double dog.
And so, crazy thing is, the junior high school and the high school that are tied together, both just got brand new music buildings. Even our junior high school over here is phenomenal when it comes to music. They're phenomenal.
They did that.
You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. You ain't never had a friend like me.
I can see your ass over there singing that shit.
Had a friend like me.
Well, they did that. Salute to your son, bro. God damn, that's
Salute
good,
to all
dog.
the kids, bro.
All of them.
All them kids, bro.
They did that.
Our high school's music director, Mr. Say Archie, Aniachi, something like that, bro. But he was the music director when I went to Diamond Bar High School, bro.
Damn.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is his last year. They just built a $40 million music building, bro. Not a room, a building with studios and fucking AV and editing and bro. Beautiful studio, bro. Beautiful. We have a $40 million music building. You know what I mean? We got a $30 million pool. Bro, like they invest in those top sports, bro. You know what I mean? They got a golf team, they got everything, bro. Ping pong, badminton, bro. They got it all, bro. The majority of our classmen are Asian, but you know, they take that music serious, bro. But you can't beat the education either, bro.
Sound like it.
Can't beat the education either. But appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. I gotta go take care of business.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, bro. This is what it's about right here. If you guys notice, man, our brother Dirty looks like he's in a way better situation than what he was when he started today. We had to get that out the system. So, bro, hey, leave him with a gym, man. You didn't went through all the processes today. Now you can't just leave without leaving motherfuckers without a gym after all that shit, bro. Come on, man.
One of the things that you know ran through my mind through my situation this morning, man. Fuck who hates you, who fucking loves you.
You got things right. That's right. That's right. That is the truth. Hey, fuck who hates you. It's all about who loves you, man.
Man,
I like that. I like that.
I love y'all.
Hey, my gym is the same as it's been this week. Help out somebody, support, be a good friend this week. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, salute to your son, though, man. For real, thank you for sharing with us, bro. I know that's
be a good person. Don't just be a good friend. Be a good person. If you see somebody in need, help them out, man. That's what life is about. Bringing up the next.
Absolutely. Yep. That's the vibe we're gonna leave y'all with. Hey, I'll catch y'all later on tonight. I think we're gonna be doing our E&K show tonight. I think we're gonna have a special guest on as well. It was confirmed, but you know how shit goes with scheduling. But I think we're gonna have Baker Raider Red on this evening, and we got a couple other folks too that we're gonna be working with as well too.
Ben, if you're gonna be live later and you haven't guests, man, shoot me a link, bro. I'll pull up and rap with you for a minute. I ain't talking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know Baker. Are you talking about Ben? Or are you talking about Ben? Oh yeah, okay.
Ben says thanks, minutes. I'll be live.
Oh shit, I didn't see it. Okay, for a little bit later. Oh, hey Ben, hey, that's cool, man. Hey bro, I hope you and the fam doing good. I know you heard me in the chat earlier, man, but I hope you and the fam, you know what I'm saying, doing good. Back to health. I
appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right. For sure. All right, brother. But yeah, man. Hey, man, I hope you're doing cool, man. Hope the family doing good. I saw that you guys are sick. But yeah, man, we're gonna end it on that note. Appreciate Dirty. We talked him out of a situation, I think, today, collectively, where he didn't have to do nothing crazy, and we got our brother down to his high moral standards again. So that's what it's about. I appreciate you guys for real. The chat was lit today. You guys are always active. If you guys missed out, we on 6250 on 6,250 push-ups now. We're keeping that pushing to 10K. I'm keeping track. You guys don't have to count for me. I'm keeping track of it. It's all love. But yeah, make sure that you guys are hydrating. You're taking care of your family. You're making that money. You're getting your grind on. And yeah, man, don't play with today. Don't play with today. Again, my goal this week is, last week was to level up in all aspects, be the best version of ourselves. We were that. Now it's time to reflect that and show that energy to other people and help them out in their situations. So, like Dirty said, no matter if it's friends or not, but hey, man, help your friends out first, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said before, we contradict you to say, man, fuck who hates you, support the ones who love you. That's the same thing, man. We're going to support the people that love us, take care of us first, but yeah, help everybody else out too. But with that being said, I'm going to get on up out of here, you guys. Earn, I think we're doing a show tonight, yeah? I'll get with SC. And in the meantime, I think between then, you'll have Ben to peep game on and see what he got to talk about today as well. Happy to see you back on doing your live, Ben. Much love to y'all. And yeah, man, just win, baby. I'll talk to y'all later on.